portion of the news is brought to you by Shell Ultra Low Sulfur Diesel.
Queens College has teamed up with American group Mackle International to host a leadership conference for educators throughout New Providence. The 4-day conference addressed key issues in education with a focus on leadership. Queens College Principal Andrea Gibson has personally seen the difference that Mackle has made at her own school during their 7-year relationship. She believes the quality of the training encouraged the school to spread knowledge to other institutions.
We don't just want to exist, we don't just want excellence, we want to significantly change what's happening. And so to do that, you don't keep a good secret. And we don't want to have it just at QC. That's not competition. You want everybody to be at the same level. Maybe an inch or two apart, but you want everybody to be high performing. And that could only happen when we remove the barriers of the private schools and the government schools and my school and your school. When we remove those barriers, we can do it.
Minister of Education, the Honorable Jerome Fitzgerald, hailed the conference as a necessary step in strengthening education. He went on to describe future plans to incorporate Mackle International into the education system training regime.
I am looking forward to towards the end of the summer before school opens again, to bring Mackle back to the Bahamas, where I will have a conference for the public school teachers, administrators, principals, and allow others who want to come in who may have missed this conference as well to participate. I mean, it's very, very, very critical, and I have noted, and the research has noted, that the principal is probably the most important person in a school environment. They're in charge of the campus, and they're the one that really drive the change, they drive the performance, and they're the one to galvanize the team to push them and to guide them in a direction.
A new Junkanoo group is set to take the Junkanoo world by storm. The Genesis Warhawks of Change Junkanoo organization was formed last year, October, and today the group has 120 members under its belt. On Saturday, during a press conference at the FYP Builders Mall on Wolf Road, the group made its official public introduction. Chairman and Vice President Sean Adderley and Jamiko Dean say the main focus of the group is community building.
We set to achieve different goals from other Junkanoo groups, such as community work and, helping wherever we can be helped, and teaching the younger generation about the art of Junkanoo.
And achieve that by actually going into our communities, using Junkanoo as a platform, whereas we build kids. All right, the elderlies in our neighborhood, we're going to assist them. Like the chairman was saying, Junkanoo, to most persons in these other groups, are just competing on Bay Street. We've been doing that for numerous years, and what do we get at the end of the day? Sometimes the results are not official, and so, I mean, that's all the Junkanoo is to you? No. To us, we want to change that mindset.
Builders Mall is the group's lead sponsor, and President Mark Roberts champions the work this budding Junkanoo group is about to embark upon. He encourages other corporate sponsors to jump on board.
Everybody at this table takes the time to educate the group and show them what to do. And I've been hanging on Sean's coattails because I always bring people to the shack and say, hey, I got a bunch of people here and they want to see what Junkanoo is all about. And all the people in the shack have always been very generous when it's crunch time in the final hours.
And remembering the survivors of war, representatives from the Royal Canadian Legion were on New Providence yesterday conducting verification exercises to ensure members of the local British Legion are receiving their annual grants provided by the international body. The British Legion Bahamas branch membership consists of 54 people, 23 veterans and 31 widows. Canadian Legion President Tom Eagles says the group sends $350,000 to 16 Caribbean islands annually. British Legion Chairman Cephas Ferguson says the money is appreciated.
A lot of them paid the supreme sacrifice and never was able to come back. It's important for us as a national organization in Canada. We look after veterans there. We have a membership of 300,000 people. So for us to come down here to mingle with the veterans, to be able to provide a monthly grant to the veterans and to the widows, is important for us because we are a veterans organization.
So I'm an Air Force veteran, and we are blessed to be able to have the commanders from Canada visiting us today, and they are very impressed with what they have seen and heard.
Next month, Bahamians and tourists alike will be able to join in the celebrations of rum, food, and culture as organizers prepare to host Festival Rum Bahamas for the second time. Again, the stage is being set to completely transform the grounds of Fort Charlotte. The festival's PR and marketing director, Catherine Chrisnall Mitchell, credited the success of last year's event to the participation of Mackle businesses.
We really believe in the festival future of the Bahamas, and we really believe this is a great way to expose our mom and pop businesses that might not be able to compete on a larger scale at this point, but have talent and have authentic, creative, and unique products and hospitality to offer all of us that want to attend these sort of events. We have more rums, we have more partners, hopefully we have more micro businesses. We really believe that people, everyone who comes into a festival atmosphere, thrives on connection. And it's really important that everyone comes and feels connected, well hosted, and that they had a multi-dimensional experience.
Recognizing that festival organizers believe this year a decision was made to conduct a month-long vendors training program that began last week, the three-day cultural event set for February 27th through March 1st at Fort Charlotte is expected to be bigger and better than last year, with new features being added.
It's a program tailored for all festivals, because in this country we need a program that it almost reminds you of proper etiquette and you know, just proper ways to I don't want to use the word behave, but proper ways to conduct yourself as a business owner. You have to first see yourself as a business owner. That way you don't just, it's a lot of work, first of all, putting a festival together, and then it's a lot of work as a vendor to come out to a festival and tailor what you have to that particular festival.
And that does it for this portion of the news. Stay tuned though, we've got a full wrap up on this morning's Marathon Bahamas when Kelsey Johnson returns with sports.